DEI training is a guided session-by-session training to show individuals, teams, and entire organizations the importance and value of implementing healthy diversity, equity, and inclusion principles using valuable visual leadership tools. Using the metaphor of the Sherpa, DEI training focuses on getting you, the leader, healthy before you start helping others reach their true potential, all with the perspective of fighting for the highest possible good of everyone in the organization. And I emphasize everyone. Each video session will use a practical visual tool to teach a leadership concept. Then you'll go through an exercise portion led by a panel of people coming from diverse backgrounds, voices, and cultures. This exercise allows you to implement the concept where you'll answer questions so you can apply the tool to yourself, all with a perspective and lens of how do I make sure to value and include everyone on my team, not just people like me. Next, the challenge section allows you to look at your team or the people you lead through the lens of this new tool or concept, again, led by a diverse panel of people facilitating a healthy discussion around the concept. Next, you'll log your biggest takeaways from the lesson and how you might need to grow in areas of inclusion. When it comes to the interactivity of the sessions on the Giant operating system, you can think of it as a DEI leadership journal, where you can log your specific areas of learning and development along the way. And finally, there will be a quiz at the end. This allows you to make sure you have fully digested the lesson. So, who is the ideal person to go through the Giant DEI training? The ideal person is anyone in an organization who leads people or who is going to lead people or teams. These are people in the C-suite or managers, owners of companies or team leads. This can be someone who is in charge of one or more teams. Once the organizational's leadership completes the training, every employee will benefit by going through this training, helping to create an inclusive culture throughout the entire organization. Now, here are some of the ways you can facilitate this training. It is possible for a team to sign up for DEI training and just go through the sessions alone without a Giant expert. This would take some discipline, but it is doable. The most ideal way, however, where teams will get the most benefit is if they use a Giant certified guide for accountability, motivation, and direction during their process of going through the sessions. Having a trained Giant guide to help facilitate healthy DEI discussions is optimal. During those group times, the guide will help participants unpack and review what they've been learning through the sessions they've already completed. It is possible also to take an entire organization through the training and have either smaller groups meet regularly with the Giant certified guide as core groups, or have large group meetups, say quarterly, to see how leaders are learning from and implementing the tools in their organization. And finally, you'll be amazed at how after just a few sessions, you'll get feedback from people who are learning the tools and the impact it's having on them personally and on the ways they interact with their team in a more inclusive and understanding way. It may even spill over into the ways they see and respond to those in their family and their community. So, I hope that gives you a thorough understanding of this unique and powerful offering. Although there are many options for DEI training in the marketplace, the Giant DEI sessions equip leaders and employees with tools and language to foster a transformational growth in relationships, communication, and overall culture.